Well, hello. Welcome to Dashcam Diary of a Disabled with me, Chronically Happy. Going to Tape B and Levity. I am so stoked. I am ready to get on the road and get to the amphitheater and go hang out on my scooter and check out a new place I haven't been before. We'll see how much I like the venue. I just got done camping with my friends. Oh, there we go with the, there's somebody with no seatbelt on that weighs too much in the front seat. That's my scooter seat. That's a heavy seat. So, yep, I am heading to the venue now. The doors opened at 4:30. It is now 7 p.m. Oh, I'm gonna go straight. Roundabout. Whoop whoop, made it. Redmond and Bend are all about them roundabouts right now. It's freaking crazy. So yeah, I'm only 17 miles, not that far. Freaking sweet. My cousin has a pretty good location for this venue. My cousin made some tacos for dinner, and I snacked a whole bunch on the way here, and I'm a little bit bloated. My stomach's like, bloop. I had to re-change my outfit choice like 3 times, actually more like 5 times. I tried different combinations, and I thought what was going to look good didn't really look good, so I had to change my options around quite a bit. I went for more comfort than anything. My back is in a lot of pain right now. Honestly, we kind of want to just hang out at my cousin's house instead of going out. There was a lot of loading my vehicle today from camping. I mean, I just arrived, right before sunset last night for camping with my friends along the Sandy Am River by Detroit Lake. I set up for camp right before dark. Hung out with my friends quite a bit last night, talked, chatted, caught up, and then I think we were in bed by midnight, and then a lot of them got up around 6 o'clock this morning, and I woke up too long enough to take my thyroid medication and go back to sleep like I normally do, and I also had to take my pain medication as well. But it doesn't seem to be doing much right now. I just have a lot of upper back pain right now. It is what it is. At least I have chiropractor on Monday. It's Saturday night. I'm excited to go see some of my friends. Hopefully they're going to be at the rail, and I doubt they're going to leave, because once you leave that rail, I mean, unless somebody, you send a scout to go out and back, you ain't keeping your spot. Gotta make sure I pay attention to exits. I have quite a few exits to go. 15 miles to my exit, so I have a little bit of time to talk and chat with y'all and update what I've been up to so far, and pretty much I've told you what I've been doing. I set up camp late, and I took all morning to get loaded back up, and I got done right on time. Showed up at my cousin's house about 15 minutes after she got home. I gave her some moments of silence. I said hello, and she was just in her resting bee face trying to unwind from work, so I just let her be. I just asked, the most faintest of questions, and I just let her be in silence until she was ready to talk. I didn't want to bombard her with a whole bunch of my wired, like, hey, right away. I kind of did, but I kind of backed off because I know she needed some peace for when she got home. She had a very long day. She walked about 7 miles with her job. She's a pharmacy tech for one of the hospitals out here in Bend, St. Charles. I'm proud of my cousin. She's turned into quite the wonderful young adult woman. she's not so much a young adult anymore. She's full blown adult. She's still my younger cousin. I helped kind of raise her when I was in the Navy. Her mom trusted in me when she was 17 years old to move out across the United States from Oregon to Virginia when I was in the Navy, and her and I shared a bed multiple times because I didn't always have appropriate accommodations for both of us, but boy, did we have a lot of good times when she learned how to drive pretty fast in Virginia with the crazy traffic. She was my designated so designated driver. That was her name, Designated Des. She got acquainted with what it's like to be on ship. I took her on a family day cruise, and so she got to experience what it was like to be on a ship out to sea. Got to learn what my job was kind of like, and bonded. She's kind of my half sister. It's my mom's identical twins daughter, and so she's genetically half my sister because our moms share the same DNA. Just different daddies. And then when I was stationed in Hawaii, I went from Virginia, and then she moved back home. By the time I left my ship, she got a boyfriend out of Virginia who moved across the United States for her and lived with her and her parents for a while. And then they broke up, and still know what happened to him. He didn't treat my cousin right, though, that's for sure. It's a bummer. But, experience, she's never really had much of a boyfriend or living boyfriend before him, and, she got to grow up with a kind of a jerk. I'm glad that they broke up. It was kind of iffy. I'm like, really, he's going to move in with you guys? But she made her choice, and, wasn't that good of a relationship for her, but she moved on, had somebody better, and unfortunately their values didn't line up, and they eventually broke up after 8 or 9 years, and so now she's learning to kind of be an adult on her own. She has been for several years, especially since she's got her pharmacy tech education degree, education, secondary education and training. She's done her job for quite a few years now. I'm really proud of her. She's done a good job. And to see her have her own apartment on her own, and it's nice. She's happy she can reciprocate, and have other people come and stay and with her, and and she doesn't have to have a roommate. Fortunately, she makes enough money to be able to live on her own. So I'm proud of her, especially in today's economy. It's really rough. And I'm happy for her, and I'm glad that she is where she is. Love my cousin. She never wants to live with me again. She lived with me twice, like I said, Virginia, and then after the relationships and stuff, and she was kind of in between things. She moved out to Hawaii and lived with me in Hawaii for a while. I mean, how awesome is that, being a young person, living in flying across the United States, living with her cousin, growing up, being in bars as a designated driver for me in Virginia. Was great. It kept me from being in trouble with drinking and driving, and I was drinking a bit in the Navy. But I at least was safe about it, And she learned how to drive really fast. I was able to communicate, after I'd been having some drinks, and communicate what she needed to do. And she never had any bad instances of driving out there. It was just scary because of the fast pace of traffic, and then the lots of traffic, and it was scary. I taught her how to have some confidence in driving. Love that girl. Love my cousin. Love my sis. My half sis. I think this headband's giving me a headache a little bit. Either that or my glasses. I don't know. It could be both. I feel like it's crooked. head's crooked. Yeah, I have a headache. I hope it goes away. Seven more miles. And really, the traffic's not that bad. I bet it was a lot worse right when they started. I'm pretty sure the DJs I want to see have gone on already. One of them, at least. Either way, no matter. I'm excited. Excited to still get out, see someplace new, dance a little bit, see what kind of ADA accommodations I get in this place. My pain. Okay, I'm going to take this off just to see if it helps anything. Maybe I'll put my sunglasses on too, so I'm not squinting. They don't match my fit, alright? Maybe it'll help. I'd say it's probably borderline migraine. I have such a weird tolerance for certain types of pain. But yeah, this is my outfit for tonight. I got some light colored purple shorts on. That looks like a skirt. It's like kind of flowy. It's more of a short skirt, but it's not even a skirt. They're just shorts. Do they look like a skirt? Skirt. Then you get a little skeet, a little scoot, a little skirt. I'm ridiculous, sorry. Not sorry, I am who I am, and you better like it, and if you don't, you don't. Whatever's clever. I'm gonna love my life regardless of how cringe I might be. Oh, speed limit's going down. Gotta watch my speed. So yep, ready to get out and boogie in about 4.5 miles. So anyways, thank you guys for listening to a little bit of my family history and my current situation updates. Going to the show. Gonna see how lovely it is, and hope you all have a fantastic weekend. I am going to have fun, and regardless of this headache, it is what it is. I love you all. Peace out.